What's up, guys? This is Ian here, coach of your Ladner Lanturn, bringing you guys our first bracket match, or potentially last, depending on how this game goes, of the GBA Fan Draft Season 2. This is the round of 64. We ended up getting 18th seed, I think, based on our differential plus our record, and we were taking on, I can't remember what seed he is, but we're playing Brendan or ShinyTyphoon, who's 3-1. He has a team. Let me just look through the rest of his team here, actually. Um, Garchomp, which is a Z user, Clefable, Weavile, Jirachi, Thundurus-Incarnate, which is a Z user, Volcanion, Nidoqueen, and Superior. So he didn't bring Volcanion or Superior, both of which I was really scared about. And I'll talk about my team really quickly here. We have Mimikyu, which is our probably our win condition, and honestly, it's looking fantastic against his team now that I don't see Volcanion. That's for sure. This looks really solid. Normalium Z, Z Splash against his really offensive team. We're running enough speed on here for Nidoqueen. He's got some pretty janky speed tiering going on, so I can run Adamant with enough speed for Nidoqueen. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. It's a fairly standard Mimikyu set. We're bringing a Yachiberry Nidoking to be able to take an Ice Shard from the Weavile. And we're running enough speed for Nidoqueen. Sludge Wave is there for the Clefable. Also the Superior, which didn't come. Earth Power is there for the Jirachi and the Nidoqueen. Sucker Punch is there in case I need to revenge kill something, and Ice Beam is there for the Thundurus and potentially the Nidoqueen, but Earth Power is going to hit it better. I'm just going to mute spectators while we battle here. Mew, we're bringing a Colbur Mew. This is a decent mixed wall knockoff to get rid of items. U-turn for momentum. I'm running the same trick that I did with the Colbur Berry against, who was I playing? This is pretty much the same. Who had the Weavile, though, that I was playing? Against Kahori, Skypire Kahori, we're bringing the Colbur Berry Mew, just like we did against him. And I've got some recovery on there with Soft Boiled. We're running max speed to tie Jirachi. Cloyster, it depends on. I need to scout and see if he's Scarf Thundurus. He didn't bring Superior, so I don't have to worry about that. And I need Jirachi weakened, but after that happens, this Cloyster wins the game. As long as I can get a Shell Smash up, which is what I'm running Focus Sash for, then I should be able to do that. I don't have removal, so that's going to be an issue. But there you go. We're bringing an Okaberry 3-attack Celesteela. It has to be defensive, but it can wall Clefable and Garchomp. I've got Akka to help with Volcanion, which didn't come, and things like Flamethrower Clefable, Z Firefang Garchomp, potentially Fiery MZ Thundurus-Incarnate as well. And we're running enough speed on here for 0-speed Volcanion, which didn't come, so oh well. So be it, we're going to outspeed Clefable based on that, I think. Mega Manectric is a really good pivot against his team, scares things like Volcanion out, which is a huge threat, and gives me another electric immunity against the Thundurus, and we're running out of speed for Weavile on there. His team's fairly weak to Mega Manectric. Despite him having 2 ground types, HPS covers both of those really well. Overheat covers the Jirachi, and Thunderbolt can clean up some stuff, and he doesn't have... his Thundurus isn't the electric immunity Thundurus, so I think I'm going to lead off with my Mew. Or I could just lead with Cloyster. The thing is that if I'm -2 on Cloyster, will Jirachi kill me? Cloyster. Like, if I lead with it, what's he going to be scared of? Jirachi? If he's like a Scarf Jirachi. And +2, I mean, +2 Liquidation isn't killing the Jirachi, but if I'm -2 defense as well, Ironhead's going to 2-shot me is the thing. So I could lead with it and punch a big hole in his team, or I could win with it late. And I'm thinking that because I have the Sash and he has 4 potential rockers, it's just best for me to lead with Cloyster. Against the Nidoqueen. Okay, this is really solid. This is really good, actually, because I can just smash up now. Again, the problem being the Jirachi. Everything else gets wasted by this. And honestly, do I even want to deal Nidoqueen? If I'm not +2, do you die? You do not die if you're defensive. Would you be defensive, though? I feel like I just want to go for it, honestly. Okay, so he does switch into Clefable here. 8, 8, 7, 8, 9. So it did about 40% to the Clefable. Clefable, about 40% from Icicle Spear. That's, ish. Ish. That's probably about right-ish, but not entirely right. I mean, Icicle Spear is still going to do a lot to him. If I boost up here, the thing is he might be unaware Clefable, so we could find that out right away. I don't know what he was going to want to go for here, though. I'm thinking I should just smash. Thinking I should smash or go Mew. Or alternatively, I could go Nidoking, which also threatens this out, and he doesn't have a great Nidoking answer. I could also go Celesteela. It's pretty free. I just don't want to lose the Sash on this for nothing if he gets rocks up, because I didn't bring removal. So I could smash, and then an Icicle Spear will kill this thing if he's not unaware. But I'll also be dying to a Moonblast. I'm gonna go for it. We'll see what he wants to do here. So he just throws up a Wish. If he's unaware, he's gonna live. Or sorry, if he's unaware, he's absolutely living. If he's not, then he's dying. Okay, so he is unaware. He is definitely unaware Clefable. That's good to know. That is really good to know. Cloyster does nothing the rest of this game now, I don't think. But it's really good to know that he's unaware Clefable. That means he's going to be taking Leech Seed damage. So I'm just going to go to my Celesteal on this now. And I get a Leech Seed up on something. I don't know what he would want to go into on Celesteal here is the problem. He's definitely physically defensive Clefable. Okay, so he goes into the Thundurus, and I'm actually not... I'm Akka, not Wakan. I'm going to go into Manectric on this. I don't think that it's super dangerous. Because HP Ice is a really easy click against the Thundurus if I'm +1 as well. Thundurus, he's definitely special. He's got to be special. He could U-turn here, which would be pretty bad. He's actually not killing me with a Thunderbolt if he's Life Orb, but if I go into Manectric here, I mean, Focus Blast is the best he could do, which is doing a lot, to be fair. But I'm chipping down the Thundurus. We still don't know if his Thundurus is Scarfed or not. It's really annoying that he's got Unaware Clefable, but it's good to know that it's unaware. That means things like and especially that he's physically defensive, because that means things like my Nidoking are just going to absolutely obliterate it. Excuse me, same with Celesteela. I don't know if he's got fire coverage for my Celesteela or not. Okay, so he goes into Nidoqueen on the Manectric double. That was really solid. That was really good. I don't know what to do here now. He's just going to Earth Power me, isn't he? I could just go Mew. That was a really good double on his part. If he's offensive, then Earth Power is blowing me back, right? But if I go Mew, I can start punishing his switches if I get rocks up here. So I can go Mew. And then I can, at the very least, get a knockoff going, I think, maybe. Okay, so he actually chooses to Toxic, which is a very interesting choice. I'm going to opt to get my rocks up here, I think. Toxic, really? Okay, so he brings in the Weavile, which is really cool for me, because I can U-turn on this now. And we'll be able to scout out what Weavile set he is, based on me being Colbur. Yeah, Banded Knockoff doesn't kill me. Unless he crits, I think. Crit is definitely killing me. From Jolly. Okay, so he actually opts to Icicle Crash, and he's Life Orb. So he just took a lot of fairly unnecessary damage there. He really did. He took 58%. Icicle Crash to my Mew from Life Orb. Did 54, so he's Adamant Life Orb. That's good to know that he's Adamant. He actually got a really high roll as well on that. My Colbur's worthless, but actually it's not entirely worthless. I can heal up later with Soft Boiled. So I wonder if going Nidoking here and clicking Earth Powers to play. I'm not sure. Or I could go Manectric. Is Manectric killing you with an HP Ice? I doubt it. No, it's not. But Overheat is. And Overheat is a safe play against his team right now. And once I intimidate him, Adamant Ice Shard's not doing a whole lot to me. So I'm going to do that. And we're gonna Mega and Overheat here. I lose my Electric immunity, which kind of sucks. Well, I still have Nidoking, as well as another Electric immunity. He doubled into Nidoqueen, either predicting my Nidoking or the Minute. That's a really safe double for him, doubling into Nidoqueen on either on the Thundurus. I'm I'm not sure what he would want to be. Okay, so is he gonna Ice Shard here? He does go for the Ice Shard, does about what I expected, and Overheat's gonna be able to kill him. So now I'm a -2 Manectric, which means Nidoqueen gets to come in here for free. And I can choose to sack off the Cloyster. I might just go Cloyster and click Icicle Spear again. Or maybe I'd click Liquidation, actually, to try and get the defense drop on the Clefable. Because Cloyster is not winning me this game anymore. Unfortunately, Unaware Clefable stopped me from winning the game with Cloyster, which was really good prep on his part because Cloyster absolutely decimated his team. Mega Manectric still looks really good. I don't need to revenge kill the Weavile anymore, and he lost his priority to take out my Cloyster. He doesn't have any priority options left on the team. Mimikyu, again, is looking really solid. With Weavile gone, I don't have to worry about that outspeeding me, so it's only the Jirachi and the Garchomp that are going to outspeed me now, and I don't know what set his Jirachi is. He could be either Scarf Chomp, Scarf Thundy, or Scarf Jirachi at this point. I'm not entirely sure what he's going to be. I'm just going to take a sip of water. Oh, I'm actually pretty low on water. Whoop. This is exciting to me. I'm really happy that we made it to the round of 64 in our first 8-mon tournament. Potentially participating in Summer Showdown. We'll see how things go. But yeah, I'm pleased with round of 64. Honestly, round of 64 was the goal. I'm happy, even if I get knocked out in this match, I'm perfectly happy with the result of this tournament. I think round of 64 is very respectable in a 150-man draft tournament, and round of 32 would honestly be a dream. I think round of 16 is technically achievable for me. Then the opponents get extremely difficult. I think I'm definitely on the same level as my opponent now, Brendan. I think I'm on the same level as he is, and my opponent for the round of 32, I already know who that would be, and I think I'm on the same level as he is. But then you have people like Hiker Toad that I'd match up against in the round of 16, and he's much better than I am. So I could use that as a learning opportunity or whatnot. I don't know what he's deciding here. I'm not sure if he's deciding to go into Garchomp and SD, or deciding to go Nidoqueen and get up rocks or something like that. If he goes into Garchomp and SDs, then I'm in a really bad spot because my Celesteela might not live a +2 Z Fire Fang. But Celesteela is my switch in to Garchomp if he wants to SD. So +2 Fire Fang, Z Fire Fang. Oh, I do live a +2 Z Fire Fang actually, but I can't do anything back to him because I opted to not bring the HP Ice. Excuse me, I opted for Acrobatics instead because it looked better against things like the Superior. Acrobatics actually looks like garbage against his team now. I still don't know what he's trying to decide to go into here. Garchomp seems like the play to me. But if he is SD Chomp, then I can go into Celesteela, get some damage off, and then go back into Mega Manectric, excuse me, because HP Ice is a fairly free play against his team right now. Scarf Jirachi could absolutely be an issue. I don't really have much for Scarf Jirachi besides trying to weaken it as much as possible and getting a big Sucker Punch off on it. If he's Scarf Jirachi, how much is Sucker Punch doing actually? So not as much as I thought it was. He would probably be no bulk because he would be running max speed for Mew. I mean, Earth Power is going to one-shot it after Rocks, most likely. Okay, so he does go into Garchomp here. I'm just going to go hard Celesteela to sort of scout out what set he's going to be. Or, alternatively, I could go hard Mew, which has done its job now. Has it? Has it done its job? I can knock off an item on something later. Has he switched up moves with the Nidoqueen? He has not switched up moves with the Nidoqueen. He's only Toxic and then switched out, so he could actually be Scarf Nidoqueen as well. Is Celesteela the play here then? What else am I using Celesteela for? Not much, just for the Clefable, I guess? Which, to be fair, is going to be hard to beat, but not really if I have Nidoking around still. So I'm going to go hard Celesteela. He did end up deciding to go the Garchomp route. He could be Yachi Garchomp, which would be a pain in the ass. If he's Yachi Garchomp, then Ice Beam from Nidoking is not killing him from the range that he's at, and Hidden Power Ice from Manectric is also not. But if he's not Yachi Berry, HPI still is a roll to kill. It's a 50% chance to kill with him being at 94%, I think. Yeah. Um, he'd be running a little bit more bulk than that, but HP Ice is potentially. It looks like Manectric's going to be one of my ways to win this game. Okay, so he actually does show the Fire Fang there, and that did 19. I don't have my Aquaberry anymore, so Acrobatics is going to hit him really hard, but Fire Fang did 19 to me. Wait, what? How did Fire Fang do 19? Oh, whoops. Okay, so he's max attack. We didn't see an item, so it could be a bunch of things, but I'm going to Leech Seed here, I think. And then I'm going to Heavy Slam. Okay, so he is SD. That's good to know. We're chipping him down. He's now in range, potentially, of my Mega Manectric. I'm considering going Cloyster here and sacking off Cloyster. I think Mew has more viability than Cloyster does at this stage. I think that's the play I'm going to make. Okay, so he does go for the Fire Fang. So he's at 82%. If he's Yachi Berry, I'm in a bad spot. Really bad spot. If he's Yachi Berry, I'm in a horrific spot right now. I thought if he would have SD'd again there, then Cloyster got some more chip off. But so Yachi Garchomp is a big problem. He could also be Z. He could still be Z. He could still definitely be Fire EMZ. I don't have my Akaberry anymore, so if you're +2Z, then Fire Fang kills me. But I think that might be worth it for me to just click HP Ice with Mega Manectric on this now. So I'm going to do it, and I'm going to Heavy Slam. I wish I had Protect. Okay, so he is Fire EMZ, which is really good for me to know. Just means we can go into Mega Manectric and click HP Ice. Or I could Volt Switch. I don't really want to risk it though. Because he could still go Nidoqueen here. And in general, I think HP Ice is the better play, except against Jirachi, if that's what he wants to switch in. Alright, he was Pressure Weavile, that's why I'm missing 2 overheats here. This is my only mon to outspeed this, so I know that it's basically saying, oh, hey, look at me, I have HP Ice. Yeah, so he just dies. Chooses to sack off his Garchomp there. I think that's the correct play. Because now that he's showed his hand, he's not doing anything with Garchomp. In comes the Nidoqueen. I'm just going to sack off my Mew then to the Earth Power here. 28. He could absolutely be Scarf Nidoqueen, by the way. He could definitely still be Scarf Nidoqueen. I'm considering going Mimikyu on this thing. Nidoqueen, offensive against Mimikyu, Sean. Wow, Earth Power is doing so much if he's Life Orb. +2 Shadow Claw, or +3 Shadow Claw is not killing, is it? It's a roll to kill at 94. It's a roll to kill. If he's fully offensive, then +3 Shadow Claws will roll to kill here. After he breaks my disguise, that is, because I would definitely live 1 hit. We could find out if he's locked in or not. I really need more chip on some things here. I wish I was... Yeah, if he's Scarf Nidoqueen, then I'm in a really bad spot, and I would have to go Mimikyu here. And I think he is, or he just knows that he lives the hit. So we're going to go Mimikyu, and I'm just going to click a Z-Splash now. I'm in a pretty bad position, but once this is gone, I can just start clicking Thunderbolt with Manectric. He's shown Toxic. Why would you have Toxic on a Scarf set? He's playing really well. He's playing really well, and he prepped really well with the Z Fire. I was expecting the Z Fire Fang Garchomp, which is why I was Akaberry. I'm surprised that he made the read and Fire Fanged. Um, because I was considering sacking off Mew there, which should have been my play, I think. That probably should have been my play. I could have got a big heavy slam off on the Garchomp. Weakened it a lot more. But again, after he SD'd, I was still afraid of Yachi, because Yachi was definitely a possibility. I did expect him to be thingy. Um, not thingy. I did expect him to be Fire MZ, but oh, he actually just hard switches into Clefable here. So yeah, I know that you can eat my hits, but like, can you? Is the question. Mimikyu again. I know you're unaware, Clef. Clef unaware. Wow, you really do eat these hits. He just threw up a wish, man. I can hope for a crit Shadow Claw. That's probably my best play. He's gonna try and attack me here. Crit? No crit. He had knockoff. What? Okay. I'm just gonna Shadow Claw again. No crit. Really? I need the big boy crit. If I'm +3, crit Shadow Claw should ignore. Oh, it doesn't ignore. Unaware. Damn, this thing's annoying. This thing is so annoying. I don't need my Yachiberry on Nidoking anymore necessarily. Mimikyu is still nice to have around for the Jirachi. Not so much now that my disguise is busted, but I still have Sneak to be able to hit it. So I could go hard Nidoking here. I think I'm gonna do that. Man, Unaware Clef is so obnoxious. So he opts to Moonblast, and now Sludge Wave is absolutely going to demolish him. Yeah, it will. So do I try and make the read in Earth Power here? Because if I was Life Orb, he's dying. But he's seen Z Splash. He won't assume that I'm Shadow Claw, so maybe Sludge Wave is the safer play. Actually, you know what? I think Earth Power is a safer play here because it puts him in range anyways. Okay, so he actually opts to protect. I'm going to Sludge Wave this turn, knowing his full set now. Wow, what? Who makes that play, man? And he's Balloon Jirachi the entire time. Wow. I just Earth Powered. Okay. Because he's Balloon, I guess. Well, he saw me switch up moves now. So that's obnoxious. He's probably Scarf Nidoqueen, if I had to guess at this point. He misses Icy Wind. That really sucks. I'm sorry about that. He's prepped really well. He prepped really well for me. I could have doubled there into the Nidoking. I think instead what I'm going to do is go for the crit again. Stall out a few more wishes maybe. Or catch him on a turn where he's going to wish. I don't know. This is really bad. Fucking Unaware Clef is so obnoxious. I hate Clefable so much. I hate Clefable with a passion. This thing is just the bane of my existence, honestly. If he brought a Magic Guard set, he lost this game to Cloyster so hard. Oh my goodness, so hard. He looks to be a special Jirachi. Seeing, oh, there's the crit. There's the knockoff. So he's probably going to wish now. Another crit would kill him, but I can't rely on getting another crit. I would guess he's going to switch now. I'm actually just going to go into Manectric this time. Okay, so he opts to Protect instead of Wishing to get that HP back. Overheat is very safe right now. It should take out this Clefable because he is physically defensive. So Overheat is... Ooh. Wow, even Thunderbolt to roll? What? Why is Clef so dumb? Why is this thing so dumb? I'm gonna... I think I have to Overheat, though, don't I? I can't just Thunderbolt here. Because then Nidoqueen makes me pick a sack. He opts to Protect this time. I'm gonna Thunderbolt this time, as he's gonna Wish, I think. Or you know what? I'll Volt Switch on his Wish. This is a ballsy play if he goes into Nidoqueen right now, but I'm behind enough that I need to make this play, I think. Okay, 35. That's about standard. He's definitely going to Wish here. And now he's going to Protect, right? Isn't he? Nidoking. He's definitely going to Protect, I think. Ice Beam would pop the Air Balloon on Jirachi. Based on him having Icy Wind, I think it's likely that I might even outspeed him. How much running speed am I running on Nidoking? I'm running enough speed for Nidoqueen, which I'm pretty sure is Scarfed. I really wish I was Shuka now, because I had better ways to deal with Weavile. So I think Shuka might have been the better play instead of Yachi. Do I Ice Beam here is the question. Ice Beam would kill him if he's not going to Wish. So I think that's the play. Okay, or Protect, I mean. And now I'm going to Sludge Wave again. He opted to Icy Wind last time with Jirachi, so he may not have Psych... Oh my god, this dude... Why? Making that read twice is just insane to me. It's actually just insane to me. I need this. I need this to break thingy. Clefable. He's slowly getting chipped with Jirachi, which is good. If I switch in on Mega Manectric, am I gonna live a hit? Manectric versus Special Jirachi. If he's this, but he's modest or timid, I mean. Timid with Psychic. I can switch in on Psychic. And Icy Wind makes me slower than a lot of stuff, but again, Overheat is reasonably okay, I think. Okay, so he opts Icy Wind again. I'm gonna Overheat. We don't know what the rest of his set is. It's interesting that he's choosing to Icy Wind the Nidoking instead of using Psychic Stab. Maybe he's not running Psychic Stab. What would you like? The only reason he would run it is for Nidoking, correct? Let me just double check. Where's my team? So Tangrowth, which I didn't bring, and Garchomp, which I didn't bring. So I'm assuming that's what the Icy Wind is there for, is the Garchomp. This is probably his Garchomp answer, to tell you the truth. I didn't find the Garchomp looked that great against his team, especially with the potential of Unaware Clef. Unaware Clef just kind of cucked a lot of my team, and losing Celesteela didn't help. I choose to Overheat here because it's likely going to kill him, but I could also Volt Switch if I feel like the Nidoqueen isn't coming in. The thing is that I don't know if he wants to take all this extra damage on Nidoqueen, and Overheat's a reasonably safe bet. If he wants to go Clef, then I'm still getting damage off on it. So I'm just going to stay in Overheat here. This is an intense match. This is much closer than I thought it was going to be, actually. I felt like I had a really good matchup on paper. Certain mons didn't. Certain mons being Tangrowth, which I thought was setup bait for the Superior, setup bait for the Thundurus. It got blown back by Weavile, blown back by Volcanion, and I thought the Fire Fang set was going to be pretty obvious in the Garchomp for Celesteela as well, and that didn't help. And then I didn't bring my own Garchomp because I thought it was too much of a risk with him having his own Garchomp. Despite his team being relatively ground weak, I would have had to bring Yachi Berry for the Weavile, which is not something that he would have had to do. Like he definitely could. I'm not running Z on my Garchomp, I don't think. Am I? I'm pretty sure my Z are Mew and Mimikyu. Um, yeah, so I'm not running Z on my Garchomp, which means I was probably going to run Yachi Berry against his team. It just makes a lot of sense. And I knew that he didn't have to run Yachi Berry against my team, excuse me, so he could run Z. It was an option still, but he wasn't forced into that like I was against his team, especially for the Weavile, which looks so good against Garchomp plus Mew. Okay, so body slams. I can't be paralyzed. And he was faster. I'm gonna go Mimikyu this time. Now that we've seen Icy Wind body slam. So he's a mix set, and he just ate that overheat. Did 64. Which means... Wait, what? How? Okay, he's running some Spadef investment as well. Oh, I should have calculated the Icy Wind damage on Manectric. That was silly. Icy Wind. It did 15. So he's actually not running special investment at all. He's a physical. How much did Body Slam just do? Okay, so he U-turns that turn. uh, now you show the U-turn? Really? Okay, then. We know he's running a lot of HP investment, though, which means he's probably not running enough speed for Nidoking. Body Slam just did 16.9 to my Manectric. Yeah, he's not running... It was -1, right? He was intimidated? Yeah. So he's not running offensive investment. He looks to be Spadef Air Balloon, which I think is pretty strange. He could just go Clefable here. My plan is going to be the same if he goes Clefable. I am in range of Nidoqueen now, which is so annoying. Oh my god. He's playing really well. Don't get me wrong, he's playing really well. It's just really obnoxious. He drafted a super obnoxious team. Clefable is just so I hate playing against... I really despise playing against Clefable. It's my least favorite thing to do is play against the Clefable. And my team just can't deal with an unaware Clefable outside of Celesteela and Nidoking. Well, which is, that's actually fair. I have good answers for an unaware Clefable. It's just that I brought setup, which unaware Clefable deals with. And it's just so obnoxious that it's got a decently high base special defense stat too. Like, god damn. U-turn just did 4.2 to Mimikyu. I'm pretty sure he's running no investment, but maybe we can see if he's running any investment. U-turn did 4.2. So, wait, what? How? That's no attack, non-attacking nature. He has to be a minus attack nature? Okay, so you're absolutely going to Clefable again. I'm just going to keep Shadow Clawing this thing. Force his Wish again, get back into Nidoking, which isn't scared anymore of the Jirachi, especially at the range that it's at. If he wants to Icy Wind me, I've got... Okay, so he Moonblasts me this turn. Shadow Claw him again, hope for another crit. Keep him low, keep his Clef low. Thundurus could still be Scarfed as well. I'm running Yachi Berry on my Nidoking, which could be the thing. Nidoqueen is just such a problem for my Manectric. Like, HP Ice isn't dealing with it well enough. And he could definitely be Scarfed. And at this point, he can lock himself into Scarf Earth Power and just win the game because he's noted that I'm not Scarf Nidoking. So because he hasn't just gone into Nidoqueen and done that, I think he's scared of something. Because Nidoqueen just cleans me up if he's Scarf. Like, Earth Power just wins the game right now. which is a little bit about what I'm scared of. Hmm. We had a good run in this tournament, though. I'll be glad that it's done. I don't really have the time next week to commit um to finishing this tournament out. My cousin is coming in from across the country. Okay, you're gonna wish. He opts to just kill me here. So this gives Nidoqueen or Nidoking, I believe, a free Earth power here. Nidoking and Clefable, unaware. Yeah, Earth power is gonna kill him from this range. Uh, Earth power is definitely killing him from this range, and he can't just go Jirachi. So he might go Thundurus. I could Ice Beam predicting the Thundurus. He's seen Ice Beam, which is why I think Earth Power is a safe play. He's also probably going to Protect. Get some HP back. He won't be able to live the Sludge Wave afterwards, though. Yep. So he's made this prediction twice now, which is why I think he's going to make it again and go Jirachi on my Sludge Wave here. Do I care, though? I don't really care this time now that his Air Balloon's gone. He can't make that play safely. He could go Nidoqueen. I'm just worried about the Thundurus. Actually, I shouldn't be worried about the Thundurus because I have Yache Berry. It can't touch me. So I'm an Earth Power. Unless he knocks me off, then it's a problem. Okay, he actually just stayed in and died. That thing was an issue, so I'm happy about that. Nidoqueen could come in now. If he brings in Nidoqueen, I'm fairly sure he's Scarfed then. Or he loses. If he's Offensive Queen, which is what I think he is, based on how he's been preserving it, then Earth Power is going to kill him. And I'll outspeed if he's Life Orb. But if he's Choice Scarf, he could probably run Modest Scarf. Yeah, I mean, Earth Power is going to kill me if he wants to do that. I haven't shown him my last move, which is Sucker Punch, which could help out later. But I also need the Nidoqueen weakened for Mega Manectric. If he actually isn't Scarf Nidoqueen, and I weaken him, then Mega Manectric can win with Thunderbolt. Like I would be in range of being able to HP Ice the Nidoqueen, potentially. Goes Jirachi. Your Air Balloon. I mean, he could also be Wish Jirachi here. I don't really want to risk him being faster than me. So I kind of just want to show off Sucker Punch. Nice. Nice and clean kill. I bet he wasn't expecting that. That's some good tech. I love using Nidoking, and I like running Sucker Punch sets when I'm not locked into stuff. Um, Sucker Punch is really good tech. And I think Jay is watching this. Jay is indeed watching this. Okay, so he's looking like he's not Scarf Nidoqueen. Based on not bringing it in after the Jirachi, so I'm gonna Earth Power here. Unless he was just baiting me, scouting for the Sucker Punch, that could be a Lord move right there. But this could be Manectric's game to win, honestly. Would he be Yachi? He could be Yachi Nidoqueen. That might have been why he switched it out on the Cloyster, but Earth Power is going to kill him here, depending on his set. Earth Power is my best way to kill him, at the very least, so it's what I'm clicking. Thundurus after Rocks is definitely going to be in range of a Manectric Thunderbolt, I think, unless he's like Assault Vest. 60 to 75, he's at 88 right now. Sorry, so 88 minus 5 is going to be 83 minus 20 is 63. So he's actually not entirely in range of Thunderbolt yet if he's fully offensive. So I've got that to worry about. Oh, he is Shuka. Wow. Opts to Fire Blast me? What? He's Shuka and took 36 and he opted to Fire Blast me. Why wouldn't you Earth Power? Fire Blast is such a bad play there. Oh, maybe he's thinking if I'm Shuka. Wait, what? I want to see his investment to see if Ice Beam is going to kill him here. because Ice Beam would be my best play against the Thundurus. Ice Beam would kill the Thundurus 100%. Nidoqueen, Shuka. Earth Power did 36, so he's actually specially defensive. He's fully Spidef. No, he's not. He's not entirely Spidef, but reasonably Spidef. Fire Blast did 43.3, so he does have some investment. 43.3. He's running like half Spidef, half special attack. I think 43.3 is a high roll for what? Okay, high roll for 108, which is also, no, 108. So let me just do some really quick math here. 252 minus 108. I don't want to mess this up, so I'm going to use a calculator, although I could absolutely do this by hand. 144 plus 4, so he's got 148 special investment. Would that make sense based on that Earth Power roll? Yes, that would. So this seems to be about his set, is like max HP with that special attack investment, that special defense investment. At the range that he's at, I do have to Earth Power again. Okay. Thundurus is going to come in. Thundurus is going to come in. HP Ice. Looking like a roll to kill me. And Ice Beam is going to kill him. Alrighty. We pick up the win. Move ourselves into the... I don't know why he didn't Earth Power there. He could have won the game if he Earth Powered, because my Manectric wasn't doing enough with HP Ice to the Nidoqueen there, I don't think. So, Adrenaline Orb, Thundurus. Oh, sick tech. Hello? Did I upload and share the replay? Come on. There we go. So we move ourselves into the round of 32. I'm really proud about that. We're 5-0 now. I know who my opponent's going to be, so I'm going to get my prep done as soon as I can. GG's to Brendan or ShinyTyphoon. Big win here. Honestly, this was a really big win. So I will catch you guys for the round of 32.